So today on Dad Upgrade, I've got a very special guest all the way from the United States of America. Merle, how are you, mate?
Good, man.
So Merle's with me for this episode is about if you have 4 or more kids. And these are Merle's top tips because he's got 5 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, let's tip number
All
1.
right. So tip number 1, I think it's really important to be intentional in engaging with your children. So I know, like for me, coming home at the end of the day, I've been out there, I've been working hard, and normally, you know, I used to come home and think like, now's my time to kick back, now's my time, it's me time, you know, but when you have kids, it's important that, you know, that time of coming home is really special because dad's home, you know, they're gonna receive something from dad. So it's been important for me to kind of plan that and come to a place where even on my drive home, I need to be thinking, okay, how am I going to intentionally engage my children when I get home? So I'm not just going to come back, you know, come back home, get something to drink, sit in front of the TV and veg out, but I'm going to intentionally engage with each child. Especially then the second one would be engaging according to their personality. So
like, that's adapting to each of their personality because you know them.
Right.
Yeah.
So even though I have 5 kids, that's 5 different personalities, 5 different people who are completely different. So what one needs, you know, one might need lots of hugs and lots of cuddles. Maybe that's their love language. So feeding them what they need to survive. Another one needs quality time, which might be just me asking how their project's going, you know, going for a walk with them outside. Another one needs a lot of words of affirmation. You know, so just showering them with things that they've done, appreciating things that they've done, appreciating who they are. So kind of just engaging with each child according to who they are and their unique personality, finding that, helping them discover that is really important. And that's also then, you know, so scheduling that like 30 minutes. You know, 30 minutes when you come home. Like I'm going to intentionally engage my children, make it a point that, you know, you've been gone all day, now they're coming home. If you're a stay-at-home dad, that's awesome too. But it's about being intentional with your time, with your children, and kind of strategizing that, being strategic with that. You know, we do that with our jobs, we do that with projects that we're working on. You know, we can sit down, we can timeline stuff and be strategic. Why not do that with parenting? It takes kind of the pressure off. You have some ideas of what you're going to do. If you have daughters, go on dates with your daughters.
Really?
You know, that's number 3. Yeah.
What do you have any specific ideas for dates?
Specific ideas. Well, I can't tell you where to go, but have a wonderful time. You know, I mean, just go and just, you know, taking time out. You're going to be their first experience with masculinity that they have. So take them out on dates. Show them, you know, and if you kind of model to them what a good guy is, then they have that imprinted in their heart, and they're not going to run after some like sleazeball.
So you better write that down.
You know,
dads with daughters, write that down.
Go on dates. You know, with your sons, you know, they're going to learn masculinity from you. They're going to learn to be a guy from you, and part of that is giving them confidence. You know, not tearing them down all the time, but like, you know, like my son is 4 years old and we box, you know, and I let him hit me.
Really?
You know, like we box, I let him hit me. Oh man, that was a good strong punch. Or you know, maybe he's doing a drawing. He has a real tender heart, you know, and so I take what is important to him and I allow him to kind of rule that time, but appreciate, you know, things that are valuable to him. Showing him that he has value in who he is, and just having a good time, you know, whether it's roughhousing or whether it's you know, tender emotional times. You know, teaching him that, you know, that a man is both. A man is not just tough, but he's also tender. So
Wow. Now that's a lot in only a few minutes. I hope you wrote that down, and be sure to learn from Merle Shenk. I've met him on a movie set. He's actually a pastor, but I've met him on a movie set, and go check out the movie where he plays the lead in Trailer Made.